this in his combined mode with his weapon, and it's not a pretty mode. I mean, the body is fine, the legs are fine. This arm here, right there, a little long, but I can deal with that. This arm here looks horrible. It's just a bunch of crap. And why does it goes past his knees? What is he, a freaking simian? That means monkey. So, yeah, I don't... Well, let's... Here's his combined mode weapon. I do like it. If I can get it unplugged. You just take all the weapons from all the little guys, and you just plug them together, and it forms this thing. So yeah, so the weapon is fine. I like the weapon. It looks like it could be a flying thing on its own. But now, most Transformer fans have a fix for this, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna stop the camera, come back with the arms fixed. Well, fixed, and voila, instant fix. Now, okay, his arm is a little bulky, you know, and you know, stuff, but I think it looks better this way. And he's only got half a hand on that side, but you really wouldn't be able to tell once you plug in the weapon, which now doesn't drag on the floor. So, yeah. So, this way, actually, he looks pretty okay. I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. From the front, anyway. From the back, it looks like somebody forgot to finish off the damn robot. So I'm going to bring the camera up closer so we can take a look at what's wrong here. Let's see. Well, it's open, half done, open, very big open spot. So from the back it's very bad. From the side, really narrow, but from the front, pretty good, pretty good. And see, his articulation is, you can rotate at the shoulder, a bit of in and out. See, you can rotate over here too. His legs, well, his legs plug in here, and then they're not really supposed to go anywhere. You can move them up at the hip just a little bit. You can also bend at the knee. Now, if you don't peg them in here, then you can, you know, do stompy stomp. And that's pretty much it, but for the most part, this guy's probably just going to stand on my shelf. He has waist articulation too, I forgot about that, and his head rotates. And that's about it. Now you can scramble city this guy up and put his leg as an arm and his arm as a leg, and some of the other bits have really, like this guy here. If you fold out one of these, ooh, my light almost fell over. Fold out one of these, he actually has a pretty good combined mode hand there. But I like my Bruticus the way the G1 used to be. Not like Ruination or one of these other guys. You can, as in the game, if you want to, you can open this up and then spin that back there. You can spin that and have them sort of go sideways and shred Autobots. So let's fold them back out. Get him back into a standard pose. And now we're going to do height comparisons. And I guess other version comparisons. Here he is with RID Ruination. Yeah, RID Ruination side to side. You can see he towers over Ruination. Just towers over him. Get him out of here. This, by the way, in case I forgot to say it, represents the G1. It's the same exact mode, just different colors. Here he is with the Power Core Combiners version, the unofficial version. You can see it's much bigger. Let us go with full of Cybertron figures. So here he is next to Shockwave. And that seems about right. Too bad you can't get Shockwave to turn into a gun so you can hold him. Maybe you can. I'll try to figure something out later. Here he is next to Optimus, which looks to be in even better scale. Oh, that looks really nice. And why not? We'll throw in a standard Bayformer Deluxe, so you can see this is Bumblebee, who is regular deluxe size. So let's see what else we have. The Bruticus Maximus from the Energon. This is the Energon mixed with I forgot what did it call. This is the Energon one that I got from T2RX6. These two are leftovers from my Revenge of the Fallen Bruticus, and these two I got from Mega TF-Man. So, as you can see, he towers over him. So, yeah, and the main mofo. For some reason, I don't recall seeing too many people putting this guy next to, using this guy for scale. I don't know why. But here he is next to the Fans Project version. And this guy here at the top of the head is a little bit taller than this guy. However, this guy just looks so much better. So much better. And I'm not even talking about the colors. The colors are fine. It's just the stylings are better on this guy. So, but I mean, he was $60. Again, that works out to $12 a figure. These guys are worth about $10. So $2 extra, not bad, really. Not bad, except for this guy in the middle. He sucks. He's only good for the body mode. So, yeah. So those are my thoughts on the G2 Bruticus Maximus set. My final verdict is for $60, especially in today's Hasbro market, definitely a good buy for me. You know, as a whole, you know, there's enough goodness to cover up the glaring bad. So I'm Icelip. I'm saying if you like Bruticus, if you like G2, if you like Fall of Cybertron, he's not too bad. He's not great, but he's not nearly as bad as I thought, which makes me happy. Makes me very happy that he's not nearly as bad as I thought. As a combiner together, good points and bad points. I hate that he's got those black connector points, but they actually work really well, and they are super secure. They are the most securest. I mean, it feels like I was afraid to pull them apart when I first did it, because they felt like, because of the amount of force I had to put, and then I found a trick to unpeg them. But all in all, to be honest with you, I'm quite happy with my purchase. If you're into G2 Bruticus, and he came with a really nice box, which I forgot to put in the picture, but you know, and I love Bruticus. You can see I've got 4 versions, because where did the... Oh, here it is. I've got 4 versions of Bruticus, and I'm looking to get even more, which are, basically, I want to get this one with all the pieces together, and I want to customize this one, maybe turn them into an Autobot, which you can't see that one over there at the end. But yeah, I love Bruticus. I mean, he beat the hell out of Devastator, and the only reason he got taken out twice. The only reason he got taken out was because he had those 3 buttons on the back, and because he was sucker punched by Menasor. Had he known Menasor was there, he would have taken Menasor out too. But Menasor jumped off a really high cliff with all that momentum, and got Bruticus. Just as Bruticus turned around and saw him, got him, and knocked in a big crater. I mean, really. It took 2 combiners to take him out, and one of those combiners had to sucker punch him. So yeah, Bruticus is the man. And I don't have a G2 themed Bruticus. I also have a world's smallest Transformers Bruticus, which is about the size of this guy here, which I didn't bring out, but he's pretty cool. He's actually Ruination, but he's pretty cool. So I'm Islip. I like it. I am happy with my purchase, although I would have been happier if I would have gotten the MP10. But as far as the Fall of Cybertron line is concerned, I'm fairly satisfied with him, especially since you can change things up a bit. So, yeah, I know it may seem hypocritical because I was bashing him so long, but he just happens to be one of those things where it's like, and to be honest with you, I'm just glad I liked him. I thought I was gonna hate him. So, anyway, that's it. That's my whole deal. I love my Transformers, and it looks like Hasbro may have a few decent things up their sleeve, or well, a few good tricks, I should say, because it was a trick. This is a trick. It's not a great figure, and had this been a few years ago, this would have gotten really bad reviews from me. But compared to the current wave of figures, it's on par, and it's nice-ish. Yeah, this is really one of those, you have to settle for what you can get situations. So, I made a little compromise. I do like it. I'm happy with my compromise. Alright. Islip. Hey, everybody. Islip here again. Although, you probably know that because I'm adding this to the end of a video. So I just wanted to do a little, not an update, but I wanted to show you that you can indeed switch up the, what do you call them, the limbs. You can see I've got Swindle over here as an arm, and I put this guy together just like he's like the Ruination Wreckers version is, including the weapons. Whoops, don't fall down. Unfortunately, he doesn't stand very well. Stands even worse than before, but this is how they have the weapons configured. Whatever. But you can see Swindle makes a pretty decent and beefy arm. Not really with Brawl. Whoops. Brawl over there. Look over here, and he's got a huge hand. And go down to Vortex. This is I call him the Ruination configuration because besides that, they use this configuration for the upcoming Wreckers Ruination. When the RID Ruination transformed, he usually had his flight guys on his legs and his ground guys for his arms. And somebody's calling me, so. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off. It can be done. I've done it. I looked at pictures. I cheated. And Brawl does have a turret mode. I just saw it. And let's see if I can get that picture back again. Hold on.